mind control, and conditioning. When asked if the Jews felt any threat from the silent majority, he laughed at the idea, saying, "There is no such thing as the silent majority because we control their cry and hue. The only thing that exists is an unthinking majority, and unthinking they will remain, as long as their escape from our rigorous service is the opiate of our entertainment industry. By controlling industry, we have become the taskmasters and the people the slaves. When the pressure of daily toil builds to an explosive degree, we have provided the safety valve in monetary pleasure. The television and movie industries furnish the necessary temporary distraction. These programs are carefully designed to appeal to the sensuous emotions, never to the logical thinking mind. Appeal to your sensual emotions, never to your logical thinking mind. Which means what? They're feeding your flesh and not your spirit. They overfeed your flesh and not your spirit, because your spirit lives up within your mind. Your flesh is your heart. That's your emotions. That's why the Most High said in I believe it's Jeremiah 17:9, and I know there's more in I think 17:6 through 9. How it talks about the heart being deceitful, man, above all things, and desperately wicked. Desperately wicked, man. All right. Because of this, the people are programmed to respond according to our dictates, not according to reason. Silent they never are, thinking they will remain. Continue his thought of Jewish control over the goy. Mr. Rosenthal said, "We have castrated society through fear and intimidation. Its manhood exists only in combination with a feminine outward appearance. Being so neutered, the populace have become docile and easily ruled. As all glettings in nature, their thoughts are not evolved with the concerns of the future and their posterity, but only with the present toil and the next meal." All right. We go to manipulation of law. It's like a manipulation of labor and industry. It was obvious that the excitement of Mr. Rosenthal was triggered when mention was made of the nation's industry. We have been successful in dividing society against itself by putting labor against management. The social labor movement employing labor unions of manipulation of wages and prices, the government regulation of business was the brainchild of Jews such as Karl Marx and Samuel Gompers. The result was a destruction of free enterprise. This perhaps has been one of our greatest feats, since in reality it's a triangle. Though only 2 points ever seem to occur in modern industry where exits capital, which force we represent, is the apex. Both management and labor are on the base of this triangle. They continually stand opposed to each other, and their attention is never directed to the head of their problem. Management is forced to raise prices since we are ever increasing the cost of capital. Labor must have increasing wages, and management must have higher prices, thus creating a vicious cycle. We are never called to tax for our role, which is the real reason for inflation. So the real reason for inflation is who? The Jews. Since the conflict between management and labor is so severe that neither has time to observe our activities, it is our interest in the cost of capital that causes the inflation cycle. We do not labor or manage, yet we receive the profits. Though our money manipulation, the capital that we supply industry costs us nothing. Through our national bank, the Federal Reserve, we extend book credit, which we create from nothing, to all local banks who are member banks. They in turn extend book credit to industry. Thus, we do more than God. And that's their opinion. They do more than the Most High. For all of our wealth is created from nothing. You look shocked. Don't be. It's true. We actually do more than God. With this supposed capital, we bring industry, management, and labor into our debt, which debt only increases and is never liquidated. Through this continual increase, we are able to pit management against labor, so they will never unite and attack us and usher in a debt-free industry utopia. Utopia is another word for a pleasant place, paradise. We are the necessary element since we expend nothing. Management can create its own capital, the profits. Profits as in money, not profits as in a holy word. Its business would grow and profits increase. Labor will prosper as well, while the price of the product will remain constant. The prosperity of industry, labor, and management will continually increase. We Jews glory in the fact that the stupid goy have never realized that we are the parasites. We Jews glory in the fact that the stupid goy, the goy is your government, never realized that we are the parasites consuming an increasing portion of production while the producers are continually receiving less and less.